We've had a very large lore drop recently from Urianger, who seemed to be suggesting, if memory serves, that perhaps the source where we are from might not be the source? Is that what we were supposed to get out of that? Let's see. Stepping inside the manor, you enjoy a warm reunion with your old friend Urianger. After listening intently to your account of recent events, the Archon proceeds to share the unsettling vision he witnessed as he drifted across the rift. In his sprawling tale, he explains how the surge of light in the First will amplify the potency of the alchemical weapon Black Rose, thereby giving rise to the eighth umbral calamity in the source. Though the science behind the connection is somewhat complicated, its implications for you are simple. To forestall tragedy in both worlds, you must eliminate all of the Light Wardens. The being you have come to vanish... I can't read. The being you have come to vanquish in Ilmeg is apparently ensconced within Lygia, the castle which rises from the lake. Though gaining entry will require that you turn to the pixies for aid, Urianger assures you that he has become adept at courting their cooperation. After your recent travails with the Fey folk, you can only hope his confidence is well-founded. So there we have it. Didn't mention anything about they said some stuff about how stuff was reversed from the way they thought it was, which made me think that the source was actually the First, and the First was actually the source. They didn't really say that, though. We will be much bolstered for Urianger's company, says Thancred. What now, Urianger? Courting cooperation. Urianger fixes you with his gaze. I am 2 levels above where I need to be right now, and I haven't really done a whole lot. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Did you lose weight? Meow 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 meow. Did I lose weight? If 'tis of flesh thou speakest, I cannot rightly say. However, in taking up astrology, I may have shed with some yalms of fabric. My present attire better suiteth the art. Though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not, but that the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. Wow, and I thought it was hard to read before. But enough of myself, let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Lygia, we must needs gain the pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Okay. Meanwhile, Tiav, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. A weakened specimen. Oh, man. This game is bringing out a latent dyslexia in me. There's no avoiding chores, is there? Far better under Urianger than the pixies, of course. Thou shouldst find a hawker nearby. Pray use the receptacle I have lent thee to capture a weakened specimen. Okay. Why does it's... Where is this unlock that is here, but is not here? Oh, there's an exuberant pixie here. Is this a... Yeah, it's an ether current. I will get that some other time. Oh, I see the hawkers right here. Do I just shoot them and kill them in cold blood, as I am wont to do? Well, I got one. I guess I need to get more. Give me your wings, hawker. Still? Wait. I'm supposed to use this box, aren't I? I'm not supposed to just kill them. I was thinking I was waiting for a random chance of a drop. But that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm supposed to kill them and then, or weaken them, and then use the box. I understand my mission now. I've killed 3 of your brethren. Are you going to cooperate? How much do I have to weaken them? How does this even work? Oh, there we go. Well, I thinned out the population for you. Not that you asked me to do that. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Why, yes. Even without the box's enchantment to hold it in place, the creature has no more fight left within it. That's how much I beat down this hawker. Here you go. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease, meanwhile. What was that? It sounded like a stereotypical eagle sound.
"'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget. White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies.
You mean the Ascians?
Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascians' essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
This is weird, right?
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Oh, I'm getting a vision of that very thing.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
Aw.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
How do you want this to end? Meow 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 meow.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
I'm not sure I understand exactly what's going on here. Perhaps the journal will fill this in. Oh wait, current. I am currently doing... What am I currently doing? Courting cooperation. It doesn't give me any more. So... So the Minfilia of old is still in there. Kind of? And she might come back, but only if the girl Minfilia chooses something. And I'm a little confused because I thought there were many Minfilia girls that kept reincarnating over and over again. Is this incarnation special somehow, as opposed to all the other ones? Has Thancred seen any of the previous incarnations? I don't think so, because I think this flood thing happened 100 years ago, and Thancred's only been here for 5 years. Where am I going? I'm trying to puzzle out this this story. I don't feel like they've been terribly clear what the stakes are here. There's stakes, but I'm not sure what they are. Something about the future of this girl is in the balance here, but I'm not quite sure what the choices are that are to be made. Thancred's supposed to be watching over her, which he seems to be doing in the weirdest possible way. I don't know, maybe we'll learn more as we continue. Hey Minfilia, can you fill me in on any of this? I dare not ask what happened in our absence. What happened, Thancred? When you have a moment, be sure to show your appreciation to the twins. They've endured a great deal on our behalf. Oh, yes. How has it been, Alphino? You couldn't have returned at a better time. The Pixies had just decided that it would be amusing to have Alizai and I exchange outfits. Oh, that would have been hilarious. Oh, thank the gods you've arrived when you did. Any later, and I don't think I would have been able to live it down. Wearing Alphino's outfit? The horrors. As much as I should like to savor the reunion with Master Alphino and Mistress Alizai, it must wait. I have taken the liberty of presenting our gifts unto the Pixies. Let us see how well they are received. What do you think, Sul Un? We weren't expecting you all to be back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. I don't want any of that food. Hey, we did it! We did the thing. Not really sure what we did, but we got back here, and we have advanced the quest line. Perhaps the quest will tell us what we just did. Nope. We earned the cooperation of the Pixies. That's what we did. Yay us. You know, it was interesting in that cutscene that they showed some of the scenes that I think came from the 1.0 version of Final Fantasy XIV. The scenes with that Gubu charging around Ul'dah, I'm pretty sure that was from the very first version of the game. I only know that because I watched some YouTube videos of somebody who played the first version of the game, and I remember that scene. And I remember seeing Thancred protecting that early version of Minfilia, which who back then was actually Minfilia's mother, Philmin, or whatever her name is. So that was kind of an interesting thing. I've not been aware of Thancred being Minfilia's protector. I don't remember that at all from any previous version of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't remember him ever being singled out as, you know, Minfilia's guardian. But I guess that's his role.